Hey guys, this is a tutorial video explaining how to solve a typical business problem using Google Data Studio. So to get started immediately, let's say we were given this business problem that says we made a promotional video on YouTube in order to increase knowledge of our company's brand, products, and services. While the video has been out for a little over a month, we don't know who all has watched our video or been exposed to it. How we know which people have been exposed to our video and how they respond to it will be extremely helpful for us as we proceed to connect with consumers. Please make a datasheet that displays worldwide viewership numbers, including video likes, dislikes, shares, and account subscriptions. So in order to do this, we're going to hop on Google Data Studio, which will typically look like this when you start out, and we're going to make a blank report. Now when you make a blank report, you're going to need to import data. And for the use of this video, we're going to import this YouTube data, which is going to go along with our business problem. Once you click Add to Report, it's going to upload all the data to the report that you can use to work with. We're going to go ahead and delete this chart that it gives you right away, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So a couple of the metrics that we need to use are views, video likes added, video dislikes added, and user subscriptions. And we're going to use all of those using this metric called a scorecard. And it's going to display raw data for us. So the initial metric that it gives you is watch time, but using the available fields over here, we're going to overlay that with views, which we can take and lay over the watch time. And we're going to need to make 3 more of these. So you can control copy and paste these and make 3 more. And each of these are going to be likes, dislikes, and subscriptions. So you can come over to these metrics and you can do the exact same thing we did with views, with likes added. For the next one, dislikes added. And finally, subscriptions. In order to format all these quite nicely and similarly, we can select all of these, go to Style, and we're going to add a border to each of them. We're going to shade it a little gray on the inside and add a border shadow. And then you can mess with the formatting there and make it look quite nice and neat, just like that. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to attack the problem about worldwide viewership. And luckily there's a geography map that you can go ahead and load into your document right here, which we can make quite big to see very well. And we're going to come over here to Style, and we're going to shade each of these results in a different way so you can see which countries have viewed this video more. Darker shade means more views, and it's a really easy way to quickly look at the datasheet and see where in the world people are watching your video from. And another way to analyze the share of the videos by country is to come over here and make a donut chart that you can display by country. So you're going to take country code and you're going to overlay that with the default state code. It's going to tell you which countries have seen this video more share of the time, which will help you know which countries your products are being marketed into. And the last 3 things we're going to do is to add time series charts about views, likes and dislikes, and video shares. So the first one we're going to add here is views. The initial metric is watch time. We're going to just overlay that with views. And nice and neatly, nice and quickly, you get a nice time series chart showing which dates people have watched your video on and how many likes and views that video gets. So you can see the video started on October 9th. We get about a month and a half of data, which is quite nice. So we're going to go ahead and add 2 more time series data charts. And the next one we're going to have is video shares. It's quite easy. You're just going to overlay that over the watch time metric. And our final time series data chart that we're going to get is likes and dislikes. And this one's going to have 2 metrics. So we're going to replace one of these, and they're going to go to add metric instead of overlaying the initial metric. And then you're just going to see both amounts of data on the same chart, which is going to be quite nice to see, and it saves space and clutter on your data sheet. In order to make this look a little bit neater, we're just going to go ahead and select each one of these, head to Style, and give it similar outlines and borders so it looks quite nice. Round out the edges a little bit. And once you finish that, we're just going to have a nice and neat data sheet that you can display to your boss that's going to finish all the metrics and fulfill the business problem. So thank you for viewing, and this is a nice easy data sheet that you can make off in a few minutes. Thank you.